And the field headed by Cliffs of Dover, who is going for 5 in a row for Harry Cobden and Paul Nicholls. That's the odds-on favourite. Lord Justice for Jonathan Moore and Joseph O'Brien, who's got 2 runners. Zigzag, of course, Joseph's first runners over hurdles in the UK. Tasty Ginger and Bishop of Bling. And move on. Shrubland, Leighton Aspel and Alexander Dunn. And Timoteo, first run in the UK for Tom Cannon and trainer Alan King. 2 odds-on favourites have been beaten today at Doncaster. Cliffs of Dover, though, surely third time lucky for favourite backers, or short price odds-on favourite.
So you're telling everyone to lump on Irish?
No, definitely not.
4 to 11?
Paul Nicholls actually says, I think in the Racing Post today, he says that he's probably not quite as fit as he was when he was having his sequence.
He's trying to get a better price. I mean, as the late John Mulhern used to say, if you don't put it down, Rish, you can't pick it up.
Very good point.
I thought the Million of Mind horse was interesting here.
Timoteo. Yeah.
You know, we don't know anything about him, and I just think it's a surprise that Alan has pitched this horse in here at this sort of level. So, you know, is he trying to nick a bit of prize when there's this horse been showing him something?
And Mick, the 2 Irish horses, Lord Justice and Zigzag, they look useful, but, you know, in terms of form level, they don't look as good as Cliffs of Dover.
No, they don't. They've got a bit to find. In official ratings, just £6 behind him, Lord Justice, who is the highest rated.
Mark Johnson.
Grade 2, bet365 Summit Juvenile Hurdle over the extended 2 miles, and the long odds-on favourite Cliffs of Dover will lead them to the first flight, clear already by about 3 lengths. Towards the back of the field, Timoteo is taking an extremely keen hold, but it's Cliffs of Dover and Harry Cobden who've gone off clear by 5 lengths. Giving chase is Tasty Ginger just in second. Towards the stand side is Shrubland in third, and then the 2 Joseph O'Brien runners running as a team. On the inside is Zigzag with the noseband, the yellow cap of Lord Justice, and the last 2 are Bishop of Bling and Timoteo, who's continuing to take a fierce hold on his British debut. So they make the run onto the side of the course, the Bawtry Road straight on now towards flight number 2, and then the third flight comes up very quickly after it. Cliffs of Dover bidding for a 6th win over hurdles is clear and keen as he attacks the next flight. Clear there by about 4 lengths. They're all safely over. Shrubland on the outside of Tasty Ginger in second and third as quickly they go to the third flight. Cliffs of Dover once again takes it well in his stride. Just a slight hiccup towards the outside by Shrubland, who didn't really get away from the flight that quickly, but certainly didn't lose a great deal of ground. Quickly onto the 4th. Once again, Cliffs of Dover, very accurate, very professional over his hurdles, and he's still clear by 5 lengths as they go on towards Rose Hill in the 20th running of the Summit Juvenile Hurdle, the race that was won by Peace & Co back in 2014, before, of course, he went on to take the Triumph Hurdle the next year. And it is Cliffs of Dover clear of Tasty Ginger in second. Shrubland is in third as they go over Rose Hill. Zigzag is in 4th position. Lord Justice is in 5th, followed by Bishop of Bling. And still the back marker, Timoteo, is bidding to give trainer Alan King back-to-back wins in this Summit Juvenile Novices Hurdle, having taken it with Who Dares Wins 12 months ago. Cliffs of Dover on the long turn, on now towards the flight, taken right on the far side of the course. 7 furlongs to go, but just 4 more flights to take. Cliffs of Dover trying to run them all into submission. Comes to this flight, once again, comes out of his rider's hands. He's clear now by nearly 10 lengths to Tasty Ginger in second. Shrubland is in third, but he's been closed down now by Zigzag and by Lord Justice, and still the last 2 are Timoteo together with Bishop of Bling, who's now been relegated to last. So continue on their journey down the side of the track, about to enter the final 5 furlongs, the final 1,000 metres of the Summit Juvenile Hurdle, and it is Cliffs of Dover and Harry Cobden. Haven't seen a rival since the tape flicked back. He's still clear by the best part of 10 lengths. Now Tasty Ginger is being ridden, and it's now the O'Brien battalion who have moved into second. On the outside, Lord Justice with Zigzag for company, but still they are spotting this leader 12 lengths. Cliffs of Dover, who comes towards the third from home, and he's still clear. Over in second, but not very high at the flight, was Lord Justice, the yellow cap. Then Zigzag. Timoteo's under a drive, but trying to stay on towards the near side. Bishop of Bling is trying to tick off 1 or 2 rivals as they come down now towards the final quarter mile. This is the second from home for Cliffs of Dover. He again didn't get terribly high, and that lead is now being reeled in by Lord Justice. He's still got 6 lengths to find. Back in third is Zigzag. The others are well strung out. The final flight in the Summit. Cliffs of Dover is over clear. down the lead to 5 lengths. Now it's only 4 as Lord Justice has a furlong to try and tag Cliffs of Dover, who went off really hard. He's only got a half length to survive now. Cliffs of Dover and Harry Cobden still out in front, and he's not coming back to them. It will be a 6th win over hurdles for Cliffs of Dover. In second came Lord Justice, and in third was Zigzag.
Another win for Paul Nicholls on what has been a fantastic day for the team. Harry Cobden this time the successful rider, and as it turned out, Fitzy, a key move at the start of the race.